Bore da, croeso I gwasanaeth dalliad. Good morning and welcome to this week's Celebration Assembly. You've done some amazing online learning this week, so let's find out who's gone above and beyond and earned themselves a golden wristband. In Miss Owen's nursery class, she has chosen Abudi Abayaseed because Abudi has shown us his wonderful shape skills this week and uploaded some brilliant videos. And Moshin Suleiman, because Moshin has tried really hard with Google Classroom this week and has shown us his marvellous math skills with counting. In reception this week, Miss Harries has chosen Kelson Toby because he has completed some of his learning on Google Classroom this week, and a big thank you to his older sister Mika, who has been helping him submit work and complete the activities. And Alana Bebb, because Alana has completed most of the work set this week. She has sent some lovely photographs of her learning to Miss Harries, and Miss Harries particularly liked her estimation work using her cuddly toys. Miss England has chosen two girls in her class this week, Cara Bellamy for completing all of our online activities again this week, and Miss England particularly loved Cara's video of her making a spell as part of our Room on the Broom activities. Cara, Miss England is so proud of all the effort you are putting into your learning at home. And Alexis Young for sending so many of her home learning activities through to Miss England. Miss England particularly loved Alexis's drawing and sentence writing this week. She wrote a super sentence about the beautiful cat that she drew. In Year 1, Mrs Jonas and Mrs Lace have chosen Rosie May Rawlings for working so hard all week to complete all the activities. We have seen some brilliant work and great photographs of you busy completing tasks. And Kobe Newell for completing your work to such a high standard. We are so impressed with the work you have produced and the photographs you have sent, showing you having lots of fun. You're showing a real love for your learning. Keep it up. In Miss Turner's class, she has chosen Caris Jeffries Matthews for working so hard on Google Classroom and completing all her extra reading activities set by Mrs McGee. Both Miss Turner and Mrs McGee are impressed by your wonderful attitude to everything that you do. And Max Phoenix for working so well with Miss Virgo on all of your Google Classroom activities. Miss Virgo was especially impressed by your independent spelling this week. A big well done. In Mrs Lansing and Mrs Prothero's class this week, they've chosen Elijah Thomas. He has worked so hard this week and handed in work for every task. A big thanks to his mum for all her help and support. He always reads our comments and makes changes if needed. And Marcus Thompson, because Marcus has worked really hard this week and completed all of his online work. Well done. And in Mrs Thompson's class this week, she's chosen Abdinur Hassan and Lola Willits for going above and beyond this week by completing all of their work set on Google Classroom. In the Wellbeing class this week, Alfie Williams has done all of his work on Google Classroom. Amazing. In Year 3, Mrs McDonald has chosen Junior Thomas because he was finding it quite tricky on Google Classroom, but he's kept going and handed in lots and lots of work this week. He also did an amazing video pretending to be Oliver Twist, and we're super proud of him. And Theo Deisbecker, because Theo has been completing activities this week and having a go at things that he finds difficult. In Miss Reynolds' class, she's chosen two boys this week, Emmanuel Sowerton for going above and beyond in completing all his work to the best of his ability, and Oscar Takata for excellent effort this week in completing and uploading photographs of his work to Google Classroom. In Miss Harrod and Mrs Fancourt's class this week, Harley Whitty has done excellent work on Google Classroom and has been working especially hard this week to complete extra maths challenges. And Brooke Tanata Young for an excellent effort to complete tasks on Google Classroom all week, and you've done a great job. In Mrs Monaco's Year 4 class, she has chosen Matthew Richards and Miki Zeng for completing all of their work on Google Classroom promptly and making the extra effort to check their work and make further improvements. In Year 5, Miss Coslet has chosen Hayley Hanlon because Hayley has given extra effort with all the work she's completed this week online. And Kian Berry for going above and beyond in every piece of work this week. Kian always takes the time to read and respond to the feedback from his teacher. In our other Year 5 class, Miss Morris has chosen Nevaeh May Stratford for always giving excellent effort and for completing every activity this week on Google Classroom. And Zainab Hassan, because Zainab has made an excellent effort with every single activity she has completed this week on Google Classroom. In Year 6, Mrs Mings has chosen Abby Bewick and Clayton Hendrickson for being excellent independent learners. They have logged on to the classroom every day and have engaged in every activity, and they always complete their work to a very high standard. Keep up the good work. And in our final class of the week, Miss Cruz has chosen Arako Hirani and Reese Vanstone for being great online learners and logging into Google Classroom every single day. They have both completed tasks every day this week to a great standard. You have all done an amazing job this week working at home online. Keep it going, you're all doing a brilliant job.